Here we go then. Mrs Lumsden's still not out, she's still beautifying herself.
I'm not around beautifying myself.
Yeah,
I'm around beautifying the boat, washing up, cleaning the cafetiere,
Oh,
those kind of things.
you know your role. You know your role. Well done, Mrs L.
You're right.
Whenever you're ready, you can join me.
That'll be this afternoon then.
What? Yeah, here we are leaving Orowas. One of our favourite little villages, this. It's really beautiful. Some nice houses, nice overhanging trees, and boats that come the other direction at 7:30 in the morning, which is fine. It's all part of the fun. A bit. I think you're all right now though. So we took ourselves for a walk last night round to the Crown pub at Alrewas. Nice pub, nice beer, nice place to be. Mrs L had a pizza which was delicious, but the base was just too hard. It tasted a little bit, or felt like it was a bit of a, what is it when they have something not in the pastry? What's it called? I don't know. Low something or other pastry. That's what it felt. It hadn't got any rubbery sort of feel to the bread. And then I had a pie, which was pie of the day. And I said, "Hey, what's your pie of the day?" And they said, "It's beef and ale with horseradish." I thought, "Whoa, I'll have a bit of that. I'll have that." When it arrived, it was chicken and ham, which wasn't the end of the world, and I'm a bit slack when it comes to complaining. I wanted my food. Mrs L's food had arrived as well. I wasn't going to go send it back. I want that, because I'm fine with that. And it was all right, it was all right. The dessert that Mrs L had was sublime. One of the finest desserts I've ever tasted. Some sort of peanut butter waffly toffee sauce banoffee pie thing. Oh. And I'm not a big one for sweets, for desserts, but that was to die for. She didn't want to let me share any of that. I wasn't going to have one. But the true Mrs L comes out when there's a taste of dessert about. She's like a lioness protecting a gazelle that she's just killed.
What on earth are you talking about?
I was just talking to them about you not letting me have any of your peanut butter dessert last night. Ladies and gentlemen of the world, Mrs L has arrived on the scene. Here we are. We've got that one lock just down there. Can you see that? Are you ready for it?
No.
You see, I've been like half an hour. I've been getting us ready for the voyage. She just pops up, having spent an hour beautifying herself, and she's not even ready.
Literally. This is all I needed to do to get out there.
She wasn't ready.
And I have not been beautifying myself. I've just actually got up.
You haven't put your microphone on, have you?
No, I'm not putting my microphone on. I'm not putting my microphone on.
Right. I've got Mrs L a microphone now. So, a lot of the complaints have been, we can't hear Mrs L. Now you see the sort of person I have to deal with. She doesn't want to comply now. Now I've got one. She's not complying.
Don't want to be a part of this.
Oh.
I did want to say something to you though. Banoffee pie.
Yes, banoffee pie.
Banoffee pie. I ordered it for me. And when you order stuff for you, do you ever offer me any of your steak? Any of your mixed grill?
Oh no.
Why should I order some of
Just meat.
Offer you some of my banoffee pie?
Meats for man.
And pies for girls. Oh dear.
Isn't this beautiful? What a great day.
How's your stomach this morning?
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, we had a bit of a dodgy night 2 nights ago, because the chip shop, me particularly, the chip shop in Orowas is renowned for being one of the best chip shops around. People talk about it a lot. And we had wonderful fish and chips. They were really tasty.
And their Irish curry sauce.
Oh yeah, they do. Curry
Irish
sauce.
curry sauce is gorgeous.
Irish curry. I don't know why it's Irish curry sauce, but it tasted divine.
It is lovely.
But anyway, we had this, and then we were round at our friends with the Harry Potter pub in the garden, you know, the ones, and Dave and Deb. Walking back from there, I just thought, I mean, I know I'm a big guy down here, but I felt big up here. I felt like nothing was digesting. I felt really full up there. And that feeling stayed, and it was about 2 o'clock in the morning. I threw the lot up, and heaven knows why, because I am never.
I think the last time I've seen you
Never sick.
is about 8 years ago.
I mean, I'd had a bottle of red wine, but that's just not unknown.
But it's unknown that you just have one.
It's not unknown at all. I don't want that to be a slant on the chippy at Orowas, because I think it's just one of those things where it just didn't particularly settle with me. But yeah. Ooh, so, well, I was telling them about the Crown. The food was just, it was all right, wasn't it? It was,
I was really disappointed. But
well, I like the taste of your pizza, but what was it you said might be wrong with the pastry?
I think it might have been gluten-free.
Gluten-free, that was the word I was looking for, gluten-free.
But I try and avoid gluten-free on menus, so...
It's always a bit dry, isn't it? Right. Mrs L, do your worst. This is the lot that drops us down onto the Trent, onto the river section at Orowas here. So it's really pretty. I love it when you drop onto a river. There's something about a river that seems very refreshing and clean, and I don't know, I think it's because there's a flow, so the water's generally a bit clearer because the silt doesn't gather as such. Mrs Lumsden's on the ball. She's not messed around with that lock, considering she's only just woken up. There we go, drops it in there like a glove, like a glove. Never touch the side. Always a little victory, Mrs L, when you don't touch the side. Particularly when you come in at an angle like that. Did you see that? For my first lock of the day. Alrewas lock 12. Sing a song. Shall I sing a song? Do you mean no? Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning. It's a really lovely song, that is. I'm not a religious person, by the way, so I suppose. Yeah, but it doesn't bother me to sing things about the goodness that God has delivered us. God to me. What's God to me, Mrs L? What do you think? God. Coming there. Shouldn't have said anything. Hello, darling. Just wondering what you think. You know, I'm not religious, but I am quite godly. Why are you looking at me like that? So, I think God is. It's the people around you, isn't it?
That you should stick.
It's your spirit.
Things that you should keep away in conversation. Politics, religion.
Why should I stick
Taxi
to?
drivers and teachers.
Taxi drivers. Taxi drivers There she goes, look at that. She doesn't hang around, you know. All she needs to do now is learn how to jump across that thing there. If you could just jump across there, it would save so much time.
Why do we need to rush? Why do we need to be in a hurry?
Then if you got your microphone on, everyone would hear what you're saying back to me. Infuriating some days. It's all I ask of her. To do all the washing up, get everything ready, get everything tidy inside, come out here, do the locks and put a microphone on. It's all I ask of her. I might have to stand here and do this, don't I? Wait here for you. No. For you, darling, anything. She's been cheeky today, she is. You see her there? There she comes, look at that. Oh, so those muscles in those legs. There's a gap of about 18 inches here. She'll panic. You all right with that gap, darling?
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting good at that now, aren't you? Straight on. Straight on.
A couple of things I've forgotten there. Safety. I'm bending over because I've got tags on. And my hair. I needed to pull my hair back.
Yes.
Did I hear you whinging? Did I hear you whinging about me not having a microphone?
Yeah.
I thought you were.
Yes. So the River Trent. We like the River Trent, don't we?
We do indeed.
Yes, I tried to do a turn here a few weeks ago. There was a bit more water on the river, and we ended up going broadside down the river towards the weir for a little bit until I managed to sort of do a bit of a reverse and a reposition. I just couldn't get the bow to go round. It went the second time. It was a scary little moment, wasn't it? As we were drifting down the river sideways, not able to move.
It was funny.
It wasn't funny.
I had absolute faith in you.
It was dangerous. Look at that. I love the way it goes wide onto the river. I've caught some good pike out of here, missus.
Have you?
Yeah.
So you come with Tom.
We've come here, yeah. I've come here on my own. It's nice. It's better in the winter. You can get onto where those reed beds are at the side. All that dies down and you can get there. But there's some nice pike in here. The engine's running smoother since I tightened my engine mounts, I think.
Just
Feels a little bit quieter, a little less vibratey. Yeah, I didn't like drifting towards that weir.
You're drifting backwards as well towards it.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a need to change my underpants afterwards, but it was close.
Did you really need to share that?
So we're going up past Barton Marina. No, you're not going in there to do any shopping. We're going past Mercia Marina, not going in there to do any shopping because we've got mileage to achieve.
Why?
Well,
Why?
because we've only got 7 days.
I thought you said we would just go as far as we could and then we would turn around and come back again.
Well, yes.
So why does that mean that I can't stop where I want to stop?
Well, let's not stop at Barton. We know
Why?
because we know Barton. There's a man fishing over there, but we know Barton.
Yeah, but they've got a really nice farm shop and a nice pub.
Yeah, but we don't know Mercia. So if we've got some time to stop today, let's stop when we get to Mercia and have a little look. We've only been to the Midland Chandlers, haven't we, at Mercia? And we always looked and thought, there's a lot of other stuff in there.
Right, do you want me to put the kettle on?
I think putting the kettle on will be great. When we get through, did you want me to moor up down here and do you bacon butty or sausage bap or something?
Did you want one?
What?
Why make out that you're doing me this massive big favour?
No, I can do you one though.
No, but I could do you one if you wanted me to.
I've had your cooking before.
Exactly. But you're doing your bacon sandwich because you'd like one and it's not just for me.
Yes.
That's all I'm...
I mean, you're actually back on the canal, so even though this is river water, this is now the canal. This would have been cut at some point.
Oh, right. So
The river's gone off over there. That's where the weir was.
do you know what? We shouldn't be eating meat.
What? Where's that come from? You've just said to me I shouldn't be talking politically.
That's not politically, that's just talking about little cats.
You said I've got to avoid religion and politics. If we're going to start talking about whether we should eat meat or not, that's political. Hello? Mm.
Oh, look at that.
Mm. It's a good moo, isn't it? I've got there, I think.
You've got methane like a cow inside you.
They're good bits of beef, they are.
How do you know they're beef? No, it's...
What? How do I know they're beef?
How do you know?
Because they're not sheep.
How do you know they're going to be made into beef? How do you know they're not dairy
Well,
cows?
the ones that have got the 4 dangly things underneath, they're not going to be beef.
Thank you.
But the
I
one,
can actually
the one that's only got 1 dangly thing underneath, he's going to be beef.
Definitely think I'm menopausal.
This is a wildlife spectacular from Narrowboat Natterings. Touching on farming,
Research on
climate change, methane producing cows, and Lumpy's religious tendencies. We've only been running 10 minutes.
You know when sometimes a day feels like it's going to be very, very long.
It's going to be a long old day.